Hi everybody, Dr. Mark here, and today I want to talk to you about how to dose Moxidectin if you have ivermectin-resistant heartworms in your area, or if you need to use this product for your rough collies, Shelties, or other dogs that are genetically sensitive to ivermectin. Many of the collie and Sheltie breeders I know are told that they will need to purchase one of the alternative heartworm preventatives like Advantage Multi and will need to have their dogs tested for heartworm disease every year. If you are a breeder, you know that profit margins, even when they exist, are razor thin, so anything you can do to save will allow you to continue with your chosen breed. The sheep drench Moxidectin available from Amazon or your local feed store is one way you can save money and still protect your dogs against this terrible disease. If you need to buy Moxidectin because your collies are genetically sensitive to the ivermectin, you can also use it for your other dogs. I have included several doses on this chart since Moxidectin is related to ivermectin, and the ivermectin-resistant strains of heartworm known as ZOEMO and ZOELA may be resistant to this drug when given at normal levels. Ivermectin-resistant heartworms have been found in the deep south of the United States and the Mississippi Valley. Several alternatives have been tried, and Moxidectin has been found to be effective in killing those parasites. Simparica Trio, which has Moxidectin but also has Seralaner and Pyrantel, is an excellent product and better than the Sidectin if you can afford it. The Simparica Trio dose was tested and found 97% effective in one study of resistant heartworms. When given at larger doses, 60 micrograms per kilogram, however, researchers found that it was 100% effective in preventing the development of these resistant strains. If you have mosquitoes year-round in your area, based on that study, it is better to use Moxidectin all of the time. The Sidectin 0.1% linked here contains 1 mg per milliliter of solution. Since the Simparica Trio dose is only 24 micrograms per kilogram, and the sheep product has 1000 mg per milliliter, very small amounts will need to be given. In this dose chart I give the Simparica Trio recommended dose first, which is fine in most areas of the US that do not have resistant heartworms, and the higher dose next, 60 micrograms per kilogram, which was reported to be 100% effective. You can use this at the following doses. This product is not cheap but is a good alternative to ivermectin sheep drench and definitely more affordable than Simparica since you have several large dogs. To get the most accurate dose, you should give this with a small syringe, the type used to give insulin. You can buy a small syringe at your local pharmacy and will not need a needle. I do not think it is a good idea to use the Moxidectin injectable form since the sheep product is an oral form and much simpler to use. The injectable Moxidectin should not be used in puppies as it has been reported to be toxic in young animals. Since Moxidectin has been reported to be toxic to dogs that consume the equine form, I would not even use it in adults. The compound is not very toxic, however, so if you can no longer buy the oral sheep drench for some reason, the injectable might be okay, but I would not risk my own dogs. In dogs that were given a huge overdose, 1120 micrograms per kilogram, there were no adverse drug reactions. If your dog is growing, though, you should avoid this form altogether. An injectable form of the drug is labeled for dogs. However, it is only labeled for use by veterinarians and only to be used if the pet is healthy. The product, brand name ProHeart, is formulated to be released slowly, so will work from 6 to 12 months.
Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about this, you can read my articles at pethelpful.com or go to my Ask a Vet column at that site. If you found this information helpful, please like this video, and if you want to learn more health information for your dog, you can subscribe.